welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I am going to be sharing with you my favorite silver nail polishes. So if you're just now seeing this video and you didn't know I was doing a favorite color series, it's done. So I will link the playlist up in the card so you can check out my previous videos. So silver. I thought, I really strongly considered combining favorite golds and favorite silvers into one video and just picking 5 of each. But I have more favorite golds than 5. I like gold quite a lot. I don't know if I'd say I'd love it, but I really enjoy wearing it. Silver though. Silver I don't wear a ton of. I don't find myself reaching for silver, more so lately actually than in past years. But I don't find myself reaching for it that often. I sure don't find myself purchasing it a lot. And I feel like I have my staple silver colors and I'm good. Like I don't feel the need or like I don't feel at all drawn to purchase any additional silvers. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, like my top silvers that I feel like are everything I need in a silver polish. I rarely wear a full manicure of silver polishes. Most of the time I use them as like an accent nail or a couple as part of a skittle. And these polishes are beautiful for that, but they would be gorgeous as a full mani if silver is a color that you enjoy wearing. We're gonna start with mainstreams first, as always, beginning with Zoya Alicia. Alicia is one of Zoya's scattered holographic flaky finish polishes. It has almost a clear base, but it is packed with silver holographic flakes as well as gold shimmer. So I've heard a lot of people hate on Zoya Alicia because they don't like the addition of the gold shimmer, but for me, that is what makes this polish so special. I love it has silver and gold in it. It's perfect for like a festive holiday manicure, but also it just brings a little bit of warmth to that silver polish. Like you'll see that a lot of my silvers are just straight silvers. Some of them have a little bit of blue in them, but a lot of them don't have warmer tones. And I think that the fact that Zoya Alicia has gold in it really sets it apart and makes it unique to other silvers in my collection and that I see available. This one, built up in 3 coats, does show a little bit of visible nail line for me at my longer nail length, but when my nails were shorter, I did have full coverage in 3 coats. Another top pick is a recent release. It comes from Morgan Taylor and it's called You Sweater Believe It. This one is a silver metallic polish. Okay, so when I saw this in the bottle, when I got it in PR, I rolled my eyes a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. I just, like I said, am not crazy about silvers and I don't have any metallic silver polishes other than this. They all look the same to me. They always have like, I don't know, they just feel like early 2000s, like chilly and just like kind of boring. But this one was really interesting because I feel like the metallic pigment comes from all of these like micro flakes and it had a really light, effortless feel to it. It was super sparkly and shiny, but it didn't feel like heavy, like sheet of aluminum foil on my nails, if that makes sense. Yeah, this one was really, really sparkly and I enjoyed wearing it as part of a skittle with some other Morgan Taylor winter releases from this year. And part of me is thinking, well, maybe I need to put it on my winter rack for the season to wear as a full manicure because it was my favorite polish from that skittle. Moving on to some boutique polishes. This one comes from Starly and it is Ultima. Ultima has a clear base and it is jam packed with silver holographic micro glitter. I purchased this in a D-stash after falling in love with a few other Starly holographic micro glitter polishes. They just do them so well. And I was this close, y'all. This close to destashing it before putting it on my nails because I just know like silver's not a polish color I reach for. I'd had it in my collection for several years and hadn't worn it. And so I just said, you know what? Someone else will enjoy it more. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. But something told me to put it on my winter rack and I'm so glad I listened. This silver is gorgeous. One of my friends described it as being obnoxious, and yes, it is obnoxiously sparkly. It is obnoxiously bright and just bold, and it's everything I could want in a silver. The base is clear, but in 3 coats I had full opacity because it is jam packed with glitter. The formula is great on this, and like I said, I got it in a D-stash. It's got like the older Starly label on it. I don't think I've added thinner to it, so it's held up really well over the years. And just like, I feel like there's not a whole lot more I could want from a silver polish. This one is just so blingy and holographic. I love it. If you are a linear holographic lover, my next favorite's for you. It's Ilmp Mega S. So I feel like the S stands for scattered, but I see a lot of linear rainbows in here. It is a silver holographic polish. Okay, this was one of the first polishes I purchased from Ilmp because it is so well loved. It's really highly rated on their site, and I just had to give it a try. And this has made me not want to buy any other silver linear holographic polishes, because what more could I want? The amount of holo in here is actually wild. It is so attention grabbing and vibrant in the sun. The flame sparkles like nothing else. Like truly, I see an entire rainbow. This is one of those polishes that, depending on the lighting, it doesn't even look silver. It looks like just a rainbow on your nails. I need to wear this again soon because it's been a while, but yeah, this one I highly recommend. And if you like the idea of silver and lots of rainbows, but you want something like a little bit extra, maybe you should try my next pick, also from Ilmp, called Rosewater. Rosewater has a silvery base and it is jam-packed with scattered holographic pigment. It also has shimmer that shifts red to copper to gold. Oh my goodness, Rosewater. It has my heart. Again, just so much holographic pigment. This time it's scattered, so it's like rainbows everywhere. And then the shimmer accompanying it, I don't know. There's really nothing like it. In just a little bit, I'm gonna share with you another indie scattered holo that has the same color shifts, but they are so incredibly different. Something about the shimmer and the holo in here just go hand in hand. They work together so well. And this is just like a sparkly, shimmery polish party on your nails. It's so fun. Next up, we have a Mooncat, another one like almost all of these. It's so rare that I've worn them as a full manicure. I've mostly worn them as part of a Skittle, including this Mooncat, which is Full Scream Ahead. Full Scream Ahead has a silver holographic base, and then it's got strong shimmer that shifts green to blue. I maybe let out a little squeal when this was on my nails. Holy moly. In any lighting. Lower lighting, you got the shifts and the shimmer. Bright lighting, you got all the holographic. This polish deserves the hype. Like, I held off on getting it for a long time because for years I didn't buy Mooncat. But then I heard so many people talk about this holo is like special. I don't know what's special about it, but it's different, it's new. And then the shimmer in here, it sold me. And it deserves all the love. The shimmer like almost changes the base color to make it look, I'm not sure that it's even really considered a silver. It might be like a gray, but it almost makes the base look to be like a super light blue. And then just the amount of shine and glow from that shimmer. Are you seeing that? It is good. This is another one that I haven't worn as a full hand manicure, and I need to ASAP. It is stunning. Kind of in a similar vein is one from Night Owl Lacquer. We're moving on to the indies now, and this one is Sword That Seals the Darkness. This one has a silver base with tons of scattered holographic pigment. It might have some other flakes too, like some tiny like blue metallic flakes, and then it's got shimmer that shifts green to blue to purple to maybe pink at extreme angles. So the flakes in here are all really crushed and tiny, and with that blue shimmer, this one kind of reminds me of like freshly fallen snow. Like, you know when the sun hits the snow and it looks like glitter, it looks like sparkly and shiny? This polish creates that feeling for me. It is so wintry and sparkly and just stunning. And I feel like Night Owl Lacquer, this is like a little different from her. At least what I have from Night Owl, I have a lot of crellies, glitter crellies or flaky crellies, especially in like darker vampy colors. But this one's really light and soft and ethereal, and it's so well done. My next pick is from Cuticula, and it's called Snowfall. This one might not be a silver either. It could potentially be a gray. It's got some holographic flakies as well as shimmer that shifts red to copper to gold to green to blue at extreme angles. Okay, another one by the name. That totally reminds me of freshly fallen snow. The shifts in here are wild. Ranging from that red to the blue, you practically get an entire rainbow in this polish. And against that like bluish gray base, it's just so fresh and light and effortless. I typically associate Cuticula with just knocking it out with flakies, like their flaky game is so strong. But I am reminded every now and then that they do shimmers, shifting shimmers and hollow flakies, my favorite, so well too. Like this polish is beautifully done. Two more. The next one is from Sassy Sauce Polish and it is called Plot Twist. Plot Twist is a silver flaky, hollow, reflective glitter polish. It can be used either as a topper or built up on its own in 2 to 3 coats. Okay, I'm so glad I got this in PR because I wouldn't have purchased it thinking it was close enough to Starly Ultima, but honestly, this is like a little bit lighter version of Starly Ultima since it can be worn as a topper. It doesn't feel quite so glitter packed. And it's got the reflective glitter too, so it's got like an additional level of sparkle. This was a polish recently that I swatched that reminded me I need to wear more silver polish. It is ridiculously sparkly. The amount of hollow is wild. The fact that it has glitter and flakies and reflective glitters, there's just so much irregularity in the shape of the glitter and a lot of interest on the nails. Yeah, this one is fabulous. If you missed out on it, Starly Ultima is a good alternative, which by the way, anything that is currently available, I will link down in the description box. But consider yourself lucky if you pick this one up, and if not, keep an eye out for it because it released in HHC, by the way. Keep an eye out for it in HHC Encore, is it called? It's beautiful. And then my final favorite silver comes from Wildflower Lacquer, which is now Royla Lee, and it is Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror has a gorgeous silver base packed with silver holographic flakies, as well as larger iridescent flakies that shift from this beautiful purpley red to pink to copper to gold to green to blue at extreme angles. So this one, it's magical. It is magical. I think from all the silvers I shared with you today, maybe Starly Ultima just because it was on my nails so recently, but this was the one that immediately came to mind when I thought, what are my favorite silvers? I don't see how the maker, Taylor, did it. It is so packed with holographic flakes, but so packed with those iridescent shifting flakes. It is so beautiful. The shifts are incredible, and honestly, they bring so much life to this polish. Like, I feel like silver is kind of like sometimes, unless they put a lot of shimmer or flakies, it's just a little bit of a dull color. Like, once you have one silver polish, it feels like to me, you have them all. Like, I don't feel like I need a bunch of silvers. But this one sets itself apart. Just the combination of those iridescent flakes with all of those super holographic silver flakes. I've not seen anything else like this, and I would buy more silvers if they had this effect. Like, imagine this silver with some different iridescent flakes. Like, wouldn't that be beautiful? So those are my favorite silver polishes. Let me know down in the comments if you have any of these polishes or have had them. Did you love them too? And what are some of your favorite silvers? Down in the description box, I'll link my favorite color series so you can check out more videos. And if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.